Shalom. All praises go to the Most High Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua Ba'ashem Makakadash Da Balana Son to the elder apostles at Great Millstone for the teachings of the scriptures, among other things. Shalom to the sincere Akim across the world. Now, I've been sent this picture by a brother, and he had, I didn't know that this exists, but I looked it up, and it is real. Right, so it says Coronation Island, Omicron Island, and Delta Island. And in the midst of these is the Rothchild Islands. And I also saw, where is it? Here. I saw Gentile Island or something. Not something. Gentile. Yeah, it's kind of something because it doesn't spell Gentile. But it reads Gentile. Damn it. Where is it again? Wait, let me. Right, I got it. Now here it is. This one. Next to this one here. I'll put the link in the description box. So we need to see it's here. Here. Gentile Island. Or Gentile Land. Gentile and which goes into Gentile land. It's kind of obvious because when you pronounce it, Gentile and whatever. Gentile, right? They're the real original Gentiles because they know they're Edomites. But then I looked up the, Omicron Island. I can't find the Omicron island on the map. I do find it on, if you type this on Google. Let me see here. You can find it here. They talk about it, but I can't really see it. They mention it. Here. Omicron Islands. Omicron Islands is a group of small islands and rocks which lie close southeast of Omega Island and in the Melchior Island, Palmer, whatever that thing is there, right? So you have also this island called Coronation Island. He's just playing with you. But yeah, it's funny as hell. And then I went to this Twitter page. I'm going to put the link in the description box. He says, David Cotterill, I was a professional footballer for 14 years. I have never ever seen so many footballers or fans collapse. Why are we not asking these questions? Why are we not concerned by this? Well, yeah. So we went full tinfoil. Never go full tinfoil. And yeah. So it says here Rothchild Island, Delta Island, Coronation Island, Corona Island, and Omicron Island. And then you have Deception Island. It's right there. And then you have the Rothchild Island. And between these one, whatever here, something like that, would then be the Delta and Alexander Island. They all always and actually often will refer their greatest warrior, which is Alexander. That's why you have in Romania and all these other places there in East Europe, almost everybody's name is Alexander. And if it's a girl, it's Alexandra. Not almost everybody, but a lot of names, A lot of people named that way. What is this? Yeah, that's the Coronation Island, yeah. And then you have this. So yeah. They're just playing around. Now you should ask yourself, what the hell are these devils doing over there? But it says here, another website, Omicron Fact. I already have to laugh, but how is it different? Is it a super? I'm not even going to read that, man, because I don't want these things in my head. That's why I don't read it. The Omicron variant is confirmed in all continents but Antarctica. If it is able to go on all continents, isn't it not able to go on Antarctica? Or does it need a host? Because it can fly from Wuhan to all over the world. So, and even, animals can carry it according to them, too, right? So, aren't animals going to Antarctica? You know what I have to say for all that? Matthew 24:24. For there shall arise false anointed and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. 2 Corinthians, I almost wanted to say second Corona. You see how that shit get in your head? 2 Corinthians 2:11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. We're not ignorant of his ways, his mannerisms, his plans, his deeds, the things that he's doing that trick you, the things that he's doing openly to show you in your face. Put it right there in the open, and then a lot of people would be like, oh, this is just coincidence, or it's nothing, and stuff like that. They're just playing around, man. And it's fun. It's fun to decipher the devil, because then I have something to do. But you know what the fun part is? The majority of the planet Earth's population, what are they doing? What are they doing? They're working. They have to work a 9 to 5 or other hours, sometimes a night shift, but they have to work. They're busy the whole day, man. They don't have time to actually go out and research stuff. Some people want to be adventurous. They want to go places and stuff like that on the planet Earth, but you can't because you have certain restrictions. Oh, you don't have a visa? Oh, you're not coming in this country and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So some people actually, this is not the world map, by the way. They're lying to you again. But anyway, so some people actually want to travel. They like traveling. You know what I'm saying? But these devils restrict you from that. You can't go where you want to go. And they've been doing that for a long time now. And now it's getting more evident to where you have people building houses off the grid. And wait. Right, people are so controlled nowadays that they're taking it to a whole other level. They're taking it in their own hands, and then they start building places like this. I'm going to put the link in the description box. If you look at this house, you'll be like, hey, this is actually everything you actually need. I'm looking at these Edomites because these Japhetic people are way better and doper. And plus, they live in a warm climate. Let me show that too. Right, you got these people from, I don't know where, Thailand, but they're Japhetic people, that's what we know. Primitive survival tool. I'm gonna put the link in the description box so you could check it out for yourself. Here, building the most creative underground villa with with decoration, private living room. Oh, they're there. So they got dope ass skills to make certain stuff, and this is actually how we're supposed to be living. But now, which is off the grid, but now you have people consumed with these fancy houses and trying to be in the city and stuff like that. But anyway, these Edomites are now being forced to actually start building houses like this, man. Like this, which are containers, these things. And then they built these things, and it actually looks good when you check it out in the inside, man. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like, wow. Of course, they line up the electricity things and stuff like that. But this is a container, man. And if you really think about it, you don't need nothing else. All you need to have is a roof over your head and a ground that you can put them things on. And yeah, and that's it. Isolation for the cold. And then you have a warm house, man. That's actually all you need, if you think about it. But our people are so scared that they wouldn't try to even think of living like this. They would think like, oh, I don't know what to do. I'm scared. It's a new thing for me, and I'm used to living, getting chewed. Edomites chew. Let me see. Edomites chew the food in their mouth and then they spit it in my fucking throat. Yeah, my throat. Yeah, that's what I like. I like it like that. Yeah, I like some Edomite saliva in my throat. In my throat. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's how people think, man. They don't want to be. So there's a lot of black females that go, I'm independent. Shut the fuck up. A lot of our people think they're independent, but they don't really want to be independent. They want to live here. This is Holland. Look like England, but it's Holland. They want to live in places like that. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous if you think about it. If you think about it. If you sit down and start thinking about it, like, I don't want to live here. Look how filthy it looks. It looks filthy. When you pick a house, guess what? You be like, oh, this is my taste. Shut up. It's his taste and you just happen to like it. Because let's say you apply for a house and he going to give you maybe 3 here to look at, sightseeing, maybe 1 here, maybe 3 here, duh, 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 duh. And then you might not like this one, you might not like this one. And then 15 houses later, you'd be like, oh, I like this one. It's my taste. No, it's his taste, but you just happen to like his taste. It's like when a person loves the color blue and he builds the house and he just is his taste. And then you don't even know him. He's a stranger to you. You never met him before. You never seen the house before. But bluish happens to be your favorite color also. So then you come here, you be like, wow, it's my taste. No, it's his taste. But you just like it too. Because if it was according to you, you probably would have the refrigerator standing somewhere else. Or the bed standing somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? So our people are buck the hell out concerning the independence thing. You're really delusional if you say I want to smack the chimpanzee out of your mouth, because the things that you're saying is just stupid. It don't make no damn sense, man. It doesn't make any sense if you really, you check it out and be like, I don't want to live this close to you. You might hear me. When you're busy with your wife or something like that. Just giving an example. You don't have to live alone, because that's also not good according to the scriptures. Woe unto them that live solitary, meaning alone, and buy all the places around them and be by themselves. This is good for a community, yeah, but thicker walls would be better. Then I can't hear you, because sometimes in certain places, especially these type of places, because this is old Amsterdam, you can hear people. You can hear them even walk. That's how thin them houses are, man. The walls. But yeah, this is what these people are doing now. Because they tired of being controlled. This is what I'm looking for. Couples building shipping container home with no experience, or couple actually, but it's multiple because there are more. Huge container homes started as a bet. So these devils, they're just rich out of their freaking mind, and and they have nothing to do. So then they just make a bet. Remember the movie? What's the movie name again? Yeah, Trading Places. The movie Trading Places. They made a bet. These two rich Edomites made a bet, and then it was going to change this rich Edomite life. Oh no, wait a minute. These two wealthy Edomites made a bet for $1 that they can change this rich Edomite his life and make him a bum, and then make this, he was a bum actually, he was a homeless person, this Jake over here, and make him rich. That's what they did in the movie. And here's that bet of $1. and he had to cough it up. He had to pay because he lost. $1. And he says it with his snout too. Yeah, $1. Right, if you can liberate. But yeah, they making these types of homes from containers, man. And then you have this, but this is just the rich devil. I mean, like he just these Moabites are gonna get it too. You know what I'm saying? We waiting. And we're not jealous looking at your houses, but I'm giving you an example of these are the things that you can do with a container. So in the kingdom, they're gonna have a lot of creativity to make stuff for us. And if they don't do it, it's back to the torture chambers. It's not back to the drawing board. No. You make a mistake, torture chambers. You gonna fear me, boy. You gonna fear me, goddammit. Deuteronomy 28 says so. So I'm not boasting. I'm just repeating what the scripture says. Deuteronomy 28. This is about the time when we finna get the blessings. When we have the blessings, not finna get them. We finna get them, but this will be when we have them. Deuteronomy 28 and 10. And all people of the earth shall see that thou art called by the name of Yahweh, and they shall be afraid of thee. You gonna fear me, God damn it. That's what I'm saying. And I say God damn it because I mean God damn you. And he will. He will damn these other nations. He will damn them. Sorry. Yeah. Oh, they say wood. And you got to understand, this is a container. A huge container home started as a bed, then he built it. Yeah, because you got the money, boy. You know what I'm saying? He don't even need this, but he still did it. Like, as you can see, this is a container connected to that. To this one, he just installed it here. You know, do your thing. But you have so-called poor people that are doing these things. Because they have to. Because they can't afford the housing, that thing that's going on right now. And plus, speaking of the housing, and one of the reasons why they are actually building their own houses out of containers and stuff like that is because of this. A 60 billion housing grab by Wall Street. Hundreds of thousands of single-family homes are now in the hands of giant companies, squeezing renters for revenue and putting the American dream even further out of reach. This is orchestrated. They're doing this systematically. They know what they're doing. So now these Edomites, what they're doing is they're just sick and tired of it. They'd be like, fuck it, I'm gonna just build my own house then because I can't get none. You know, remember that song, I can't get no satisfaction? Right. They can't get it. They can't get the satisfaction because that's what they want. Because it says here by 2016, and this was in a time when people could just walk into a place and just, buy stuff, right? 95% of the distressed mortgages on Fannie Mae and Freddie's MacBook were auctioned off to Wall Street investors without any meaningful stipulation. Forgot what that word was again. Oh yeah. A condition or requirement that is specified or demanded as part of an agreement. Basically condition. So they just walked in there, that they never be publicly exhibited. Right. Formal acknowledgement and agreement made between opposing parties before a pending hearing or trial. For example, both parties might stipulate to certain facts, and so not to have argue. Oh, to have argue in the court. No. Specification. Demand terms. Easier. So without any meaningful terms. So just like that. Pop. And private equity firms. So not just Wall Street and private equity firms had acquired more than 200,000 homes in desirable cities and mid-class suburban neighborhoods, creating a trend. I didn't even know what this word meant. I know it like 3 days now, but it's a funny word because it's real. This is real. This is actually happening right now. Tantalizing, right?
Tantalizing.
Tantalizing. It's funny because it's real. That's why I'm laughing. Because he's playing a joke on the rest of the Edomites, man. This is not our kingdom. We're supposed to be happy. Hey, man, the scripture says like rejoice, rejoice, for your salvation is near than when you believe. Yeah, it might be. It's just messed up in my. I'm not saying punks. I'm talking to you devils. Anyway, Luke chapter 21, verse 28. Now it says here, and when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh. Is not what I'm looking for, actually. What was it again? Yeah, that's good too. You know, the sufferings, when you see the sufferings coming, our our salvation is near. Then oh yeah, here it is. It says here, Romans chapter 13, verse 11, and that knowing the time, that it is high time to awake out of sleep, for now is your salvation nearer than when we believed. Huh? Wait a minute. What was it again, man? Sorry. Wait. Yeah, right. I got it. Now it says here, Matthew 5 and 12. Rejoice and be exceeding glad. No? For great is your reward in heaven. For so persecuted they the prophets which were before you. So this goes into that we should be happy that they're actually persecuting us. You know what I'm saying? Cutting out the videos and just messing with it, talking about you having child predatorial behavior, and they're also saying I'm harassing people and I'm cyberbullying people when I make a video about these child molesters in the churches and stuff like that, or these pedophilia type people. All those type of videos, they don't like it. I'm laughing when they take it down. It's irritating, but I'm laughing because the Lord said, laugh. Be cool. Laugh because it's funny. Just be exceeding glad that they persecute you like this. And this is nothing. Because what they have in plan for us is hilarious. Because the Most High said, I will laugh at that. You just trying to do something. So, hey, we're going to be laughing. Y'all read this out, of course. Now, let me just finish this up then. Sorry. Concerning the tantalizing. It's funny because it's tantalizing. Tormenting or teasing with the sight or promise of something unobtainable. These Edomites, man, they're devils, man. They're funny as hell. They're very funny because they're doing this to their own people. You got to understand, that's one of the reasons I'm laughing. They left Hollywood to build a tiny house. Yeah, whatever, dude. You know what I'm saying? These are just devils. These are just devils. They have they ain't got shit to do. They ain't got nothing to do. These type of houses actually should be sent to places like it should be sent to places like this. For example, I'm just giving an example, huh? You know what I'm saying? Having people living like this it's just messed up, man. It's just messed up. You know what I'm saying? It's just messed up. And then you have other, most likely Edomites. They're living like this. They're living fat. This is just one house. And then you have people living here. I mean, come on, man. You know how spooky this is, man? You know how spooky this is, man? Have your house on this? It's frightening. You don't know when you're about to die. In your sleep, when you're having sex with your wife, you're just plowing it too hard. You know? Places like this, Brazil. And then you got goddamn devils living fat like this. But it's all good. This is your queendom. You're supposed to live fat. Because once that time comes, you're going to be living worse than this. Yeah. You going to be living worse than this because this is where you're going. This. Here. The ground. That's where you're going. You're not even going to be living in cardboard boxes and wood. You're going to be living here. Can you imagine if it rains? I think this is wood. But I've seen some cardboard boxes houses. The outside decked with cardboard box. which is this thing. How you spell that? I don't know how you spell card. Box. Right, this. Right, this. I've seen houses decked with this, man. You know? Not only Brazil, just South America. But I just happen to type Brazil, because, yeah. Because I see some shitty houses there, too. This is clay. All this garbage over here. This is where y'all gonna live. You see this guy over here? Heavenly Father willing. The Heavenly Father said, pray for something and I will give it to you. That guy is in deep shit trouble. He's in deep shit. He's in deep shit. Right? He's gonna sleep in shit too. John chapter 14 verse 12. Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that believeth on me, the works that I do, shall he do also. And greater works than these shall he do, because I go unto my Father. And whatsoever ye shall ask in my name, that will I do, that the Father might be glorified in the Son. If ye shall ask anything in my name, I will do it. I want this guy to live in this. He's just one of many. So put up your videos. I like to see you living fat. I love it. I adore it. Anyway, right. So yeah, that's what's happening, man, on the planet Earth. You know what I'm saying? So they're having fun. And they're having fun with their little things over here too. So with that, I'm gonna just so that I'm gonna just say Shalom. Right. Let them have their fun. This is beautiful to me. I ain't got no problem with this, but once we get the power, you gonna wish you was never born. Do you think the slaves was not wishing to never be born? Do you think they wish like, and why they was in slavery? They be like, man, I wish I was never born. You know? Don't you think they had those thoughts in their head? Yeah. And the Native American woman also got sold into slavery, along with the so-called black female. You know what I'm saying? So they got sold into slavery also, but you don't see a lot of those. I remember in the episode 4 of Borgia, the enslaved native. I saw that. Borgias. Yeah, here. Right. I saw that. And it was funny because I looked at him and he had a little afro. He had a little afro on his head. Can't find another picture right now. That's the only picture these devils gonna give me. Slowly but surely they're gonna take away these pictures, because they already did that with the Moors enslaving the Edomite females. Look. Ran out of pictures. YouTube ran out of words. Sorry, Google. Well, YouTube and Google owns YouTube, but yeah. They ran out of words. Can you imagine that? What does Google mean? In math, actually. A Google equals 1 followed by 100 zeros. That's why you get a lot of results in not even 1 second. You know? But all of a sudden, with this, they just ran out of words. They just ran out of pictures. Everything. That's funny. That's very funny. You know? But anyway, with that, I'm going to say shalom.